by the Brooklyn Nets.
Match up, y'all.
It goes down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen. Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. To Young. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. And he connects on the first free throw. Second of 3 is good.
Oh, yeah.
No good. Made the first 2, missed the last. Into the front court, it's Irving. 2-point advantage. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. To Porter, trying to cash in. It's good.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Oh, Carter with the rejection. That's out of bounds off a Bull.
I believe in you.
Irving to Durant. Irving. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First one goes down.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Everybody pick up. Everybody pick up. D up. D up.
To Levine. Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Can't convert the free throw.
I got shooter.
Kyrie across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Kyrie Irving.
Oh,
2 of 4 now.
Get your money, man.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Knock loose. Jordan.
Shot up.
Short jumper won't go down. Chicago basketball. To Wendell Carter. Off the assist.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Pick up. Match up.
D up, y'all.
Gets a look. Can't hit. To Wendell Carter. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Otto Porter at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Goes to the left side.
Don't touch it.
To Durant. Has a chance.
Good ball.
Shot by Durant won't go down.
My ball here. My ball.
Levine. To Young. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort, off the mark.
I got ball. I got ball.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Durant, defended by the former Hoya. Goes to the right side. Down low Durant. Otto Porter pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, shut up. Shut up.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Jordan.
Shoot it from there.
Kyrie Irving lines it up for two. Kyrie Irving, 3 for 6 now. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. You can count that one a 4-point play.
Good shot. Good shot.
Durant with the basketball up top. They trail by 7. To Dinwiddie.
Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter. Watch the cutter.
To Hollis Jefferson. Driving right to the basket. Thaddeus Young sends it away. Lets it fly from long range. Jordan to Hollis Jefferson. Missed a wide open look.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
And he scores. Jay, he may have taken a big step that time, but they'll count the bucket.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Thaddeus Young missed his first. That one goes.
Ed, I get it. I know why Indiana fans love Thaddeus Young. He's that guy that just shows up to work every day and is going to outwork you, outgrind you. They don't make players like that anymore.
I got to go. Go on. Go.
Nets have it.
Here we go. I got ball.
To Durant. Trying to cash in. Durant with a shot that misses.
I got ball.
Takes stock of the floor.
Shots up.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Everything about Porter is so low-key. No social media, and he's one of the few high-caliber NBA players that manages to stay out of the public eye while producing at an elite level in a number of categories.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2" guard. Scary.
To Zach LaVine. Porter. Otto Porter is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw.
Good shot, baby. Yes, sir.
Hits the second. One more coming. Almost settles for a 203 trip. To Dinwiddie. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Spencer Dinwiddie trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Missed the foul shot.
My ball.
to Wendell Carter. Easy path to the rim.
Oh, yeah, you've been working on your craft.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
To Jordan. Laurie Markkinen with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Knocked loose. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Pick up, pick up.
Carter. For three. Smothering D.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here come.
Bulls with it.
Lock up.
To Wendell Carter.
Screen coming. Watch out. Here comes screen.
Chicago with 4 to shoot. Fires the three. Wendell Carter can't get that one to go. The defense all over him.
He don't want it.
Oh, emphatic slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case two, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Spencer Dinwiddie, couple of free throws on the way. He struggled so far. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
He can't guard you.
To Markkinen. Screen coming.
Right.
Porter to Markkinen. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Dinwiddie into the front court. Now down 6. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Good money.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Hands up.
I got him. Here we go.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Time for some new personnel into the game. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Beyond the arc for 3. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Otto Porter, that's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
No good.
Make that shot, dog.
Box step.
Pick up.
Dunn to Porter. And the finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Brooklyn's got it. To Dinwiddie.
Yep.
Screen coming. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
There we go. Yes,
Might
sir.
have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Defense.
To Wendell Carter.
Defense, let's go.
Screen, screen.
Not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Dinwiddie. Screen coming. The screen sets him up for two.
What I like about Spencer Dinwiddie is that he's a worker. I remember he got hurt his last year in college at Colorado, still decided to take a chance on himself, went into the draft, got drafted second round, and now I see him still defining and refining his game.
The Nets have the rebound. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 6. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first.
Hey, keep getting open.
And gets both to drop at the line.
That's me, I got it.
From 18 feet, at the buzzer, the quarter comes to an end with the Bulls in front. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Me and you.
To Markkanen. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Irving. He's looking for that touch.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Irving into the front court. Margins 8. Durant against Porter. To Irving. Here comes the screen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
The follow won't go either. Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Durant up against Porter. Kevin Durant, 4 out of 7. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Let it go.
To Markkanen. And counted at the rim.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season, ending the year all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
The shot, almost.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
And he'll head to the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Thaddeus Young has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. First free throw is good. And he makes them both.
Good shot.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Sizing up the defense. Durant to Irving. Kevin Durant. With that, he's 5 for 9.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert. Watch that cutter.
To Chris Dunn. Here comes the screen. Dunn. 5 to shoot for the Bulls. Has a look. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time. Here's Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Durant. Not that time. He missed it. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Here comes the screen. Young to Chris Dunn. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Goes to the right side. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Runner's good there. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer, no. He's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Oh, no, he can't guard you out
Irving to Durant from long range. That won't go.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time. I got this D on him.
Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Thaddeus Young swats it. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First try at the line, no good. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip.
Yep, I got ball. On your left, here he comes.
Has a chance, he connects. Not the guy you think is going to beat you.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Irving with the basketball. Down 3. Short jumper won't go down. Here's the step back.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Watch that screen.
Irving to Jordan. Can't connect from inside. To Levine. Time to shoot for the Bulls.
Hey, box out.
Shot no good there by Levine. Into the front court, it's Irving. 5-point game. Durant to Irving. 4-3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. Zach Levine buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
It's Brooklyn's ball.
You're on the island now. I got ball.
Surveys the floor. Durant to Irving. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Kyrie Irving for 2. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kyrie Irving at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw.
From the start, let's do it.
Young buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they can be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
The drive, right to the bench, stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Irving to Durant. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. And he finishes at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Anthony Simmons at the line. First one,
Shot, baby.
count it.
Good shot.
And he hits the second.
Just like practice.
Hits all three.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
And that one.
Let's start. Let's do it. Here we go. I got him.
And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make.
Come on, y'all. Let's go get it. It's on us.
Tough make through
That's my man
traffic.
right there.
Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Fires the three, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Misses the first.
Forget about that one.
Knocks down the second free throw.
There it is. Come on, y'all. Let's go get it.
No good. 1 for 3 on that trip.
Shot.
And count the basket.
Standing there watching
Good
it.
shot, good shot.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Irving.
Put a roll. Wait on it.
Not that time.
I missed it. I missed it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Get it.
Showing
Shoot it
you
again.
why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
Nothing going here on that drive. Kyrie.
Oh, yeah, that's all. Oh, yeah, that's all.
That's no good.
Rebound.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
To Hollis Jefferson. Thaddeus Young rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
My ball, my ball.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Off the mark.
Something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Here's a chance from long range. That's good D. Shot no good.
I got ball, I got ball.
He flashing, bump him, bump him, bump him.
And scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Kyrie lets it go. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Oh, that's cash.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
My ball, my ball, my ball.
To Young.
I got ball, I got ball.
Driving right to the basket. Spinning shot. Won't fall. Young
Everybody pick up. D up. D up.
has a
Hands
look.
off. Get the board.
Count the basket.
Hey, come on,
yeah,
dog.
good pass.
You gotta play better D than that. What is that, dog? Come on, man.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys trail now by 4. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper misses.
Knock that down, yo. Pick up mine. Pick up
Porter.
mine. Pick up mine.
Nice finish at the rim.
Good shot, boy.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Young. Lets it fly from long range. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Irving, and a putback slam.
A lot of players lift weights, but who cares if you lift weights if you don't use that huge upper body? Great job using that big frame.
Come on.
Wait on it. Go, sir. I got you right here. Stop.
For 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to
You
go.
know you can't shoot.
Nets have the basketball. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
And Otto Porter, so smooth, catch and shoot, buries the 3.
They absolutely needed that. Great job by the offense to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Kyrie, add 2 points to the board.
That's how we do it.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Mitchell Robinson, snatching it out of the air. Has a chance, jumper's good.
Good shot, man.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Knock loose. Bulls come away with it. Picked up, here we go. Porter. Cruises inside for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Irving.
Take care of the ball, bro. Come on now.
Missed it at the line. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good as he finishes off the 3-point play. They're back within a bucket.
E. Go ahead and
Bulls
eat.
have it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Fires the 3. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Terrific vision. Slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Here we go. Trap this. Trap this. Come on. We got it.
To Young.
Double, double, double.
Got you.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Neck and neck. They couldn't get anything on that possession. Let's see if we can get a bucket in transition.
Good shot.
Irving into the front court.
me and
His
you.
guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Nice pass to set things up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go
There we
down.
go. Yes, sir.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Hey, I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
To Porter. Here comes the screen.
Screen.
Oh, yeah, good
Young
rebound,
on the
baby.
drive, but his shot won't go. Nets have it.
Tough, I got him,
Temple
I got him.
up against Porter. To Irving. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving. Beyond the arc for three. It's no good. Shots not going down.
A ball here.
And scores.
Sideline. Do I feel good right now?
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Watch the cutter, man.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Huh, he should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Come on, man.
Kyrie
One shot,
Irving
you got it.
trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 80% in this contest.
I got ball.
And count the basket inside.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Bulls with the rock. Wendell Carter powers it through.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Good shot,
And he
baby.
connects
Good
on the
shot.
first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Good shot.
Here's Irving into the front court. The deficit is 6. Short jumper stays out.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it,
Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.